This is pretty much what a cowl looks like on these older EFs. You can see it's kind of worn out and of course missing clips and clip covers as you see here. The video what we're going to do now is just kind of show you how our hardware is going to replace this stuff, and it looks pretty stylish. What I would recommend you do before you do this is actually sand and repaint this, and it can actually come out really well. We did one on our EF front end that we'll show you soon. This is our jack nut, and we're going to be inserting it into the slot that once held the plastic anchor. It's pretty simple. Alright, it's going to fit tight, but what you're going to do is just make it fit. Once the jack nut is secure, what the jack nut will do is as the bolt goes through there, it will compress, thus gripping onto the steel backing. So I would suggest having all the jack nuts in place before you do this. Your bolt will screw through the cowl, and what we want to do is we're going to be aiming for the threads on the other end of the jack nut. So we're going to get that to go through, and we're just kind of aim for it. Once I start feel it tightening into the jack nut, then we'll start compressing. We almost got a grip to it now. Now that I got a grip onto the jack nut, I'm going to be using this impact gun here. You could do it by hand. This is just faster for us. You want to apply pressure to the cowl because that's going to keep the jack nut from spinning. And as we're turning, it's going to compress the jack nut to where it actually squeezes the steel and it keeps removing, and that's actually what is securing. Now, the windshield will be in place on a vehicle like yours, so just be careful not to screw this down too tight, otherwise you may crack the glass. And there we are. Those are our cowl replacement bolts. They look super sharp compared to the factory clips and or plastic, because normally there would be screws in there, and of course all those plastic pieces are missing. But that's essentially how ours install. Here, let me take the camera off so you can see it a little closer. And just a super nice piece, and of course when this cowl is cleaned up, they look super rad.